Hi guys, I've decided to record on the back camera today, which is terrifying for some reason. It just feels really up close and personal and like good quality, and I don't like that. Anyways, I'm gonna make this one brief and quick because I'm in my sister's room using all of my sister's products and my mum's gonna pick her up from school. But I just wanted to talk about, I don't know where to start with it, but whether or not that you are doing what makes you genuinely happy, or if you're living by somebody else's script of what is supposed to make you happy. And I think there are so many external factors that can push you and direct you into a certain path which is supposed to make you happy, like I said, and that can be heavily influenced by parents, heavily influenced by siblings and friends and just your immediate environment. It can also be heavily influenced by social media, so much social media, a film that you've watched when you're younger, like in general media, or just like societal standards, like being pushed into a 9 to 5 and having that comfort and like security and stuff, and that's supposed to make you happy and that means that you're on the right path. There are so many factors that can push you in a certain direction. Is that actually what you want, or are you just doing that subconsciously? And I don't think a lot of people even acknowledge that it's not what they want. They genuinely believe that it's what they want because that's what kind of their life has been scripted to be like. And it's so hard to actually have this realization and to acknowledge that, hold on, I am literally just a product of everything around me. My goals are just a product of everything around me. Everything that I thought that I've wanted is a product of everything around me. And yeah, cool, some people might actually want to do those things and that actually might make them happy. But at the end of the day, we're all so different individually as people. We are so different. Like, think about a surgeon, right? Majority of people that I personally know would not want to be a surgeon. That would not make them happy. They're squeamish. You know, it's a very tolling job, whatever it is. But there actually are people out there that are extremely happy as surgeons and feel like they bring in so much purpose into the world. So that's just like one example of how different we are as people. And think about all the careers in the world and all the routes you can go down and all the places that you can live and the environments you can be in. We just don't even know about them yet. Like, we don't even know that they're out there. And I think the first step to actually living in your truth and your purpose and not following somebody else's script is by doing all the inner work. And I feel like every single self-help, spiritual thing, everything will tell you, and always starts off with doing the inner work and getting to know yourself and building a relationship with yourself, but like deeply, not just surface level, not just like journaling one day and being like, okay, I think in 5 years time I want to be in this job, and that's that, and then you follow that route. Not that. It is literally like, it's like, say you have a friend or a loved one in your life that is really hard to break down their barriers and get to the bottom of who they are, and like, because they're so closed off. That is actually you with yourself. Like, you don't realise how closed off you are with yourself because, like I said in some of the other videos and the most recent ones, it's easy, it's comfortable to just ride life through like this. Sometimes I make up phrases and I have no idea what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about in my mind, it just doesn't articulate correctly. But yeah, there are so many ways you can do this, and it's such a long journey. And I feel like, to be honest, your whole life is the whole journey because it's also ever changing. Like, you're not gonna delve deep one day, have a revelation, this is my purpose, and that's final. Yes, again, that might be the case, but a lot of the time, majority of the time, 5 years later, you're gonna be wanting a complete different life, a complete different route. And actually, someone commented on my video quite recently and they were like, oh, what was it? It was something like, yeah, but I think that changing your life path so many times kind of defeats the fact of having like fruitfulness. Okay, I've worded that so wrong and I should have got out before I said it. But it was basically saying that they think that you should stick to one path and just work through that because it's deep rooted, if you know what I mean, and it's fruitful. And I agree. I agree if that's actually what your soul wants. But our souls are so fucking complex. It's like you'll be exposed to an energy one day and then all of a sudden you want everything to do with this energy and you didn't even know about this energy before. And that's how much our souls just pick up on energies and change. And like, it depends what you also believe in, because some people might believe that you have like a divine soul purpose that you're born with, and maybe that is true, yeah, but along the way of reaching that purpose, you're gonna go through a journey of loads of different routes. I feel like I've gone really off topic, but I just, if anybody's into this at all, just question whether you're doing what you want to be doing for your own happiness. Because I think if I were to ask pretty much anybody in my immediate life around me, the answer would be no, honestly. And I think people, like a lot of people, would try and convince themselves that the answer is yes, like yeah, I think I am doing this myself, but nobody's certain, you know. And you don't have to be certain about what you want either. You just have to be living in your truth on a daily basis as much as possible. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that there. I think I went on a really big tangent. I don't even know if that kind of like looped together properly, but I'll see you tomorrow. If anybody has, I don't like it. I've tried the past few days to make my own iced coffee at home. I love just the ritual of going out and getting an iced coffee or going out and getting a coffee. I like almond milk, iced latte with vanilla. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying this, but if anyone has any like tips and tricks for making it at home, or any like recipes or healthy alternatives, so you know, like a shot of espresso with almond milk, but to sweeten it like honey or something, or like cinnamon, if anybody has any little like, yeah, let me know, come my way, because I want to, yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave this here. I'll see you tomorrow.